You guys want to roast me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the birthday roast of Ethan Klein. So we have a lot of guests lined up, but the crew here is also going to do a few roasts, and nobody wanted to go first, so I will. So I'm going to kick things off right now. So, 1 second.
Thank you, Dan.
All right.
We have Dan, the producer, walking over. Shout out to Dan. He made internet history today alongside with Ethan. Dan was the one who brought up the whole debate Sam Cedar meme.
Yep.
I'm trying to do Dan's job. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Good job, Dan. Are you almost there yet? I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
You're doing good.
Thank you, Ava. Thank you.
I can relate.
Is this mic on? We good? No?
Is my mic on? Is anything on?
Is
Why is
everything
Ian saying no?
Mics are
Ian,
not
you want to help
on.
us out here?
Mics are on. Mics are on.
Mics
Dan,
are on.
Thank you.
why are you saying no, Ian?
I heard a big no.
They weren't on at first. Now they're
Okay,
on.
Got it.
You step away for 1 second, everything falls apart back there.
All right. So I'll kick us off. Ethan, thanks for letting us do this. It's pretty big of you to let your employees roast you, you know? It's a little intimidating, roasting your boss, you know? You don't want to go too far and have them hold it against you, but thankfully I don't have to worry about that because Ethan's got the memory of a brain-damaged goldfish. So this will all be forgotten by tomorrow, you know? We're good. But even if by the grace of God you somehow retain some of this by morning, I know you won't be mad because Ethan's a great guy, you know, and an even greater boss. It really upsets me when people talk shit about you.
Oh,
Yeah, for example, that gutter spawn Crowder the other day said something about you having no chin. Made some comment about having no chin.
yeah.
I mean, that's not even a good insult. I mean, if anything, your problems, you got way too many things.
Right.
Hell, you're pretty much just one big chin.
Hey, right.
But it's, you know, it's not just your repulsive physical appearance that
Thank you.
these jerks go after. It's not just that. A lot of it's actually a lot more insidious than that. Sometimes it's outright anti-Semitic. Like a lot of these pricks say that Ethan is this evil genius, you know, that he's a greedy Jew, filthy rich. He throws around his money to pull the strings behind the scenes. YouTube, you know, he tries to ruin his enemies. But let me tell you that I'll spill the fucking beans on all of it if you don't pay me $1 million today.
Okay.
This isn't a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it after the show.
Okay, all right.
I'm about to drop the protocols of the elders of YouTube on these motherfuckers.
I'll pay you anything.
Okay. Over the last 4 years, we've worked together. You've taught me a lot about what it is to be a leader, you know? If there's one single quality I can point to that you've always been a shining example of, it's your decisiveness, you know? You lock onto what you want and you go for it. And that's awesome. Like when you decided to launch a brand new series called Make Ethan Laugh, and we slammed and pulled it together in like 48 hours. And then you decided to cancel Make Ethan Laugh a week later, just after one episode. You just went for it. You knew what you wanted, you just went for it. Or when you decided to move the podcast to your basement because of COVID, or when you decided to move the podcast back to the studio a month later, or when you decided to move it back to the basement again 2 weeks later, you know, you lock onto what you want, we got to do it. Or when you wanted to radically change the content on the channel, start making H3 video kind of thing, and you know, and then the next day you delete the video and you take it down, and it's just like, you know, you decisively decided, you know, you hate it. You never hesitate. But that's the thing. Despite your many failings, you're dependable. You're a rock solid guy. Like how I can feel confident that I'll slather mayo on my bald head if you drop below 200 pounds. I know I can depend on you to never let that happen.
That's, nah.
So thank you. And you know what else I can depend on? Is you to deliver to me that money in cash by midnight tonight, or I'm ending your fucking career, all right?
Right, fair enough.
But what's best about working for you, Ethan, is you're smart enough to know when to listen to me. Like when I told you not to pay for a pay-per-view event. You know, you're smart enough to take my advice. But moreover, you're also smart enough to know when not to listen to me. Like when I said frenemies would probably end in a giant train wreck, and well, it doesn't really matter what happened with that. No.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You know, in closing, I just want to say that I would love to I would love to see Ethan try and survive in the current landscape today. Like the content he was making before would never fly on YouTube today. And you know, you have to adapt. You have to overcome to the fact that like you can't even curse now. Like I don't even know, dude. Love you, Ethan. Happy birthday. And I'll take the money in our Mark 20s.
All right, you
Thank
got
you
it.
so much.
Thank you, Dan.
Wow.
That was great.
That was
we got a little
awesome.
stand-up comedian over here. Unpack that.
That
Dan
is
is
awesome.
angry. Oh, Dan. That was good. I have no comments.
Next up, we have Ian, the salaried employee.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Ian
Ian's
is
gonna
not
get me
playing
so
around
good.
today.
I'm scared of Ian. Shredder knows
Here
what's
we
coming.
go.
He's trying to attack Ian. I don't believe that. Shredder, kill him before he gets to the mic. You got to show your outfit. You got to get the whole. Okay.
All right.
Oh no.
Is this thing on this time?
Ian's gonna get me so
Is
good.
it too low for you? Do you need adjustments?
It's a little higher. I got it. We got a snap crew here.
Yeah.
Ian needs lots of adjustments, and not just his microphone.
Okay. I'm not counting.
Thank you, baby.
All right.
I'm trying to. I know it's coming, so I'm insulting you before it does.
Well, we were told to dress up for this event, so I figured I would dress up as much as I've ever seen Ethan dressed up, which is literally this. Like if you can see, this is like the flame shorts and these tops.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I roasted myself so hard because when I saw you this morning, I was like, "What is that? Why are you dressed like such a goon?"
Yeah.
And that's the same fucking outfit I
It's
wear
your
every
signature
day.
There you go.
At first, you were like, "Well, what?" Oh, you kind of, and then you came back and you're like, "That's kind of a cool outfit to try and salvage it a little." But no. It's kind of crazy because next door we have this massive warehouse with like the coolest clothes you could possibly imagine, and yet like this is what we get. Like, how does that happen? I don't understand.
know.
You look like a kid from the Sandlot that like grew up and got like lost in a ketamine hole or something.
Oh Jesus!
So.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of funny how a guy who spent so much time calling out predators works so hard to dress like one.
Oh. Come on.
But, like, at the end of the day, Ethan does a good job because he's always in the Teddy Fresh. And he shows that even if you're shaped like a waterlogged bowling pin, you can look good. So,
A waterlogged bowling pin.
Yeah.
Love that.
I'm pretty sure Ethan, you've built your life around, like, the movie Big. I'm pretty sure you found, like, a Zoltar machine. Like, you were a kid that wished to be an adult.
Right.
Because, like, you stay up all night playing video games. You want to eat pizza, like, for every meal. You ignore responsibilities all the time. And you have to have a family member dress you. And you can't even wipe your own ass. Like, the toilet has to do it for you. So, like, if anybody finds, like, the Zoltar machine, please email Dan, because I think it's time to change him back. Get it back going.
Careful what you wish for. You'll be out of a job if I turn into a 12-year-old.
I was looking back. I was looking back in preparation for this, and it's kind of crazy that we've known each other 4 years.
Wow.
It's been 4 years, and I looked back on the first episode I ever worked on, which was H3 podcast number 24. It was titled "We Won the Lawsuit."
Oh.
So it's
Really?
pretty, yeah. So
Wow.
it's pretty fitting that the last episode I'm ever going to be on is going to be titled "H3 podcast We Lost the Lawsuit."
I hope not.
Now, congratulations on yet another birthday, Ethan. 30 whatever the fuck. I don't remember.
6.
36. Okay. I'd toast in your honor, but the last time we had hard alcohol on this show, it didn't go so well.
Oh, that's true.
We'll keep it light today.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to fit in everything I'd love to say in this roast up here. So you can find the full version if you just go on YouTube and search the name Gokanaru.
Oh, Ian. That's painful.
The H3 podcast, it's something special. The H3 podcast kind of reminds me of Dogecoin, where it's built off of the back of a dead meme, and you just think that it can't possibly sink any lower. And then with each additional day, more and more lives are ruined the longer it goes on. So, and we've done so many episodes, we've covered so many things on this show. A lot of the times we cover politics, and sometimes politics looks positive. Like, we're heading in a good direction. I feel good about where the country might be going. And then the Vape Nation guy pulls up in a Rolls Royce, and I realize, oh my God, we are fucked. The experiment is over. And it's not all bad though. It really isn't, because Ethan does a lot for us here at the show. For example, I spent the last 5 or 6 months looking like the botched Jesus Restoration painting. Like my beard was really bad. I looked like, Wooly Willy with pubes. And yet, I get to stand next to Ethan Klein every day, and it's a reminder that things could always be so much fucking worse.
Right.
So that's my self-esteem, thanks you a lot for that.
You're welcome.
Now, having said all that, this is a very wholesome place to work. It really is. I'm so thankful to be in a place that is so stress-free, really. It's just such a peaceful work environment. I mean, except for the occasional fight. Keemstar, Mike Majlak, Ryland Adams.
Oh no, you got a whole scroll.
Jane Dawson, Dixie D'Amelio. Can you flip? Yeah.
Let me help.
It's a little long. Charlie D'Amelio, Jason Nash, David Dobrik, James Charles, Austin McBroom, Philip DeFranco, The Quartering, Tana Mojo, Bryce Hall, Callie Paytas, Trisha Paytas, Pro Jared. I don't think I have enough room on this.
Oh no, he's got the secret scrolls. Holy shit.
Jeffree Star, Hair by Jay, the entire BTS fan base. Leafy is here, Steven Crowder, Lil Tracy, interesting, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Greg Paul, The Triller Company, Jeff Wittick, Joe Rogan, InfoWars, Scotty Sire, AB for
We
some
get
reason, J Station Vitali, Prank Invasion, Shoe Nice, Patrice O'Neill, Rice Gum, The Fine Brothers, Matt Haas, The Prince Family, Bill
Gee.
Burr, Sam Tripoli, Gabby Hanna, Some Ordinary Gamers, Anything for Views, OJ Simpson, Nikita Dragon, Dave Portnoy, Kraft Mayonnaise, Pyrocynical, The Michael Jackson Estate, SoFlo Antonio, Lance Stewart, FouseyTube, anybody who likes Bollywood.
Oh, come
And
on.
then,
That's
frankly,
unfair.
First
Fair.
asked to
Oh.
roast Ethan.
see, this is what happens when I'm not switching.
Oh man.
And then after all that, I mean, frankly, me, to be honest, we've had some beefs here, but that's a lot. It's a lot of clickbait behind me. It's a lot of clickbait.
Hey, come on. Someone's got to pay the bills around here.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, Ethan, I want you to know that you'll always have at least one fan. You always have one fan by your side.
Let me guess. It's not you.
It's obviously not me, but I'm assuming AB will be around.
yeah,
so
AB.
that's
Love you,
fine.
AB.
And I want you to always keep that in mind. So happy birthday, Ethan. I really do love you. I do. And to celebrate this, I got you a gift card. I got you a gift card for Sharkies.
Wait. You didn't.
It's a gift card in there. It's a little. It's
You couldn't
poorly
even
wrapped.
drop. You could even drop for the real gift card.
We'll take care of that later. I got to get the company card first before I buy it.
Right. Yeah.
It's a $5 gift card.
$5 off.
$5. It's $1 for every percentage point that we never saw.
Oh, come on.
So buy yourself half of something nice, and here's to many more. So cheers, Ethan.
Thank
and
you,
happy
Ian.
birthday.
Wow, Ian, you got me good, man. That was brutal. I knew Ian was gonna fuck me up. I wasn't ready for that. Wow. Is this a real gift card, Ian?
We'll talk about it later.
Looks legit.
Yeah, so I was a little bit worried that I might go a little too hard, but when I heard Ian mention Gokunar, I was like, never mind, I'm good. So
Oh, come on.
is your ass clenching yet, Ethan? You
My
good?
ass is nice and loose.
Okay,
currently.
cool.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part for you is probably not interrupting us as we're talking, maybe.
Yeah, that is hard.
So yeah, this is nice. For once, I get a chance to roast you in front of a live audience.
Right.
I'm honored to be here today to roast my third favorite YouTuber. I'm sorry, second. I forgot you canceled David. Anyhow, it's good to be here. I'm sure a lot of the audience is looking at me and they're like, "Oh, the suit kind of reminds them of Content Court." You remember Content Court, right? The show the audience loved and we canceled for what? Why did we cancel it again? Was it to focus on frenemies? Anyways,
No, it wasn't a focus on
how's it-
frenemies.
I've heard a lot of people today make fat jokes. Honestly, who has time to waste time on fat jokes? There's so much to say about Ethan. Like, for example, Ethan is the type of guy who thinks money equals intelligence. Just because you're wealthy now doesn't mean people want to hear your half-assed political takes.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. Nobody wants to hear about politics from a guy who can't even pronounce the word politics. You need to let your dreams of being a political commentator die, dude. You got famous off of videos with titles like Shake Your Dick.
That video did not make me famous, for the record.
And while we're on the topic of you being famous, do you ever imagine what your life would be like without YouTube?
Oh, yes.
For the first time in history, people like you have the opportunity to be famous for talking out of their ass. If you were born a few years earlier, do you know what you would have been doing? Probably nothing. You'd probably just be a hater. No, I'm kidding. That means I'm sure you would have found your calling.
I'm a professional hater now.
Maybe you could
I was a normal
possibly-
hater before. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're
interrupt
fine.
you. You're
Maybe-
right. You were right
Yeah, I knew
about the interrupting.
I know.
I'm
Hey,
with it.
maybe you could have started a business called Ethan's Tiny Hands.
Oh, come on.
Where people could have hired you to grab tiny things at small spaces that normal humans can't. Lucky for you, we
That's
live in a digital
low
age,
blow.
and the only real use you have for those tiny hands is to reach the bottom of a Pringles can.
Oh,
Okay, that was mean. We're moving on.
the tiny hands. You had to do it to me.
Speaking of moving on, can you get over the whole Bill Burr thing? The podcast was like 3 years ago. You need to go around telling everyone that he traumatized you. Here's some advice, Ethan. Next time, so you don't get in this situation in the future, next time you invite a comic on the podcast who's known for being a smartass, don't be surprised when he acts like a smartass.
I know.
Too much? I can't wait for you to hold this against me.
You say too much before I even responded.
I'm looking at your eyes. I could read your eyes. Maybe I should lighten up because I really do need this job, especially since working for you, I've probably burned every bridge in this industry. I mean, who haven't we shit talked on the show? I want to be surprised if the title of a future podcast would be Exposing Ryan's Toy Reviews.
That would get a lot of views.
But on a more serious note, whether we are going after Ryan's Toy Reviews or if we are canceling a YouTuber I've watched for years, I want you to know that I would follow you through the gates of hell if needed. It sounds dramatic, but us Arabs take loyalty very seriously. When you first found my channel on YouTube, you referred to me as a ride or die motherfucker, and you weren't wrong. Words cannot express how grateful I am for changing not only my life, but my wife's as well. You took a big risk hiring me, Leon, and I hope we never let you down. I was a little nervous to meet you at first, but the combination of your tiny hands and kind heart helped me feel at ease. You have been a great mentor and even a better friend. Happy birthday, Ethan. Love you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of this family. I want to end with a line of Arabic that we usually say to wish someone good fortune. Happy birthday, Yahmar, inshallah many more.
Did you just insult me? No. Or was that a real, genuine well wish?
I'm sure someone will translate.
Here, come here.
A little longer.
A little longer.
Shredder is not cool.
All right, the guy wouldn't let go of me.
So real quick before I get started, I just want to say some kind words about Ethan. When I first started here, I was a long-haired, bright-eyed 20-year-old, fresh out of college. And he gave me the opportunity to show what I was made of and be a crazy fuck. So, Ethan, I have to thank you.
Joker
for
brain.
giving me the opportunity of being
Love
a
you,
crazy fuck. So anyways, I wrote you a little song, and I hope you like it. Oh, everyone come gather and hear the old tale of the man who was a YouTuber before it was the norm. Born in Ventura, not really sure how he was made. High school was no match for him. Santa Cruz called his name. High up ass, a true fat ass, stumble along the way. There once was a man named Ethan who ate along the way. Great for a laugh, a fool for class, a true Jew to the name. A right of birth to Israel, read the Torah on the plain. Met a troop named Elah, love struck his gaze. Ate some more, came back home, his life began to change. Tequila by his side, his weight began to slide up and down his mane. Once was a man named Ethan who ate along the way. Great for life, for food, for class, a true Jew to the name. New York came and made H to the 3. YouTube grew and Ethan too ripped the fattest vape. Sure was the only way. New York was too small for the game. Oh, LA is where he held his brand new fame. Oh, there once was a man named Ethan who ate along the way. Great for life, for food, for class, true Jew to the name. With Ethan's army by his side, AB's love to Dan, Ian is the man. And I can say, oh, I can say, I'm the true mailman. Once was a man named Ethan who ate along the way. Great for life, for food, for class, true Jew to the name. Once was a man named Ethan who ate along the way. True Jew to his name. Happy birthday, Ethan. I love you.
So it was once there was a man named Ethan who ate along the way. Nice. That's true. Thank you, Zach.
Happy birthday. I love you.
Appreciate you, buddy. The Mayo Man, the Joker brain himself.
Dan, am I cool to unplug?
Oh, is Love gonna roast me?
Oh.
No, Love said that he's not.
I did want to say a little word just real quick, because always when I'm not included, I have a lot of people saying that they forgot me, even though I usually opt out of things because I don't want to do it sometimes. But I do want to wish you happy birthday, Ethan. And some people might think I'm not roasting you because I'm a simp. That's actually just because I'm afraid you're going to pull the plug from Lovebot.
Yeah, you better be afraid.
Anyways, real talk. Thank you, Ethan, for hiring me and letting me live vicariously through this robot as one of the crew. This opportunity has kind of changed my life. Many of you might not know, but I'm a pretty introverted person. I don't love to talk and stuff like that. So sitting here in front of hundreds of thousands of people with a Zoolander costume is pretty surreal. So I do really want to thank you, Ethan, for this amazing opportunity.
Nice.
God bless.
Very nice, Love.
Yeah, on the real, Love is a great guy.
Uh-oh.
Love is love.
Love is love, bro. I'm being held hostage in the room. Oh, come on, cover that. Unplug the robot. Guy can't just say a nice thing. He's got to say I'm holding him hostage. He's in the nether realm. Love is a great guy. Honestly, he's such a good employee and a great guy. Love. Love is love. Love is love.
Love is love. Love is love.
God bless.
God bless. All right, so we do.